Honestly, it meant more for the kids than it did for me. But I ain't gonna lie to you, it was fun. Anytime you're a competitor, you want to win at anything you do, and you want to compete against the best if you can. And our guys had once again a tremendous opportunity that 98%, almost 99% of the country thought that we couldn't do, and I love those type of I love those type of opportunities because, it's just what a feeling is. Once again, mainly for our guys because they finally busted through when we came so close at so times, and now they got something to hang their hat on. Doesn't mean it's going to happen every weekend, you know what I mean? But it just gives them something in their tool belt that they can rely on when the next time they're in the same type of situation.
How important is that just going into another week? Like how different does it feel coming to work today? Well,
the air smells a lot better. The food tastes a lot better, right? Everything's better. I mean, it's just natural. That's the rewards that come with winning. So, the vibe is up. The kids' confidences are up. You saw them this morning in at meetings and workouts already. They're bouncing around. Excited to get going for this weekend. And once again, this weekend's going to be a tremendous challenge because this team's a lot better than most people think. I know their record's down a little bit compared to what they've been in the past, but when you watch film on them, they do a really good job, and it's going to be a tremendous test for us.
Balance what you've been talking about and moving forward.
Well, I think you just constantly, they see, this morning we watch film, and you can tell them all you want, but when they put their eyes on the film don't lie. So you can tell them how good a team is, what type of player this such and such is, but until they really watch it, you know what I mean? And then I think it kind of grasps in. So I think they felt good. We try to have about a 24-hour rule. You enjoy it for about 24 hours. And after that, it don't matter what happened. You got to move on, So we're on to the next one. Now we're getting in preparation mode for Saturday.
What did you see from Brandon Peters later in the game Saturday? How was he playing?
Well, Brandon, I thought, based upon how Wisconsin was trying to play, once again, it's another team stuffing 8 guys in the box trying to stop the run. It's just amazing how many different teams are trying to basically say, make you throw the football to win. And Brandon can throw it. He can throw as good as anybody. So our key is make sure we protect him to keep him upright so we can throw it and give our guys a chance, give Bebe and all those guys a chance, DJ and everybody. He made some critical throws, in my opinion, down the stretch. He made some throws. He made some plays that we want our quarterback to be able to make. And, the 3rd down and 6 to DJ on the last drive was huge. Kept it going. The 3rd down, we only had 2 third downs, which once again, that's just the contention of my rear right now because it drives me nuts. We got to be better on 3rd down. But the 2 third downs that he did complete, in my opinion, were 2 of the most important plays of the game offensively. The seam ball to DJ down the seam on 3rd down versus the pressure. Threw it on time, recognized the coverage, and did a great job.
How much trust has Casey Washington kind of earned with his play the last couple of weeks?
Well, I've said all along, I've been a Casey Washington fan. I think the kid's going to be really good before it's all said and done. And I think he's a pretty good player now for a freshman. He's ahead of the curve, in my opinion. It was just a matter of him continuing to get reps, know where he's going, where he's supposed to be, how to line up. That was his biggest crux, to be honest with you. But, he's gotten better at it because he's gotten more reps. And, when you see him make a catch like he did there at the end, he's made a lot of those catches throughout fall camp. I trust Casey. We put the ball out there in space. I know he's going to have a great shot at coming down with it.
Second straight week we're asking you about him, but Donnie Navarro and what has he meant to this receiver group? And honestly, did you think in the summer, in mid-October, he'd be making this much of an impact?
Yeah, because he's been just solid ever since he's been here. Unfortunately, he was ineligible last year, and I would venture to say he was probably one of the top 4 guys last year at times. So he's been solid for us. He's not the fastest, not the biggest, but he's one of the most steadiest, and there's something to be said about that. And he showed a little bit of burst on that catch there, right? A little bit. They didn't catch him. I mean, I was hoping he'd kick it in a little faster, but don't get caught. But he's doing tremendous. So yeah, we're ecstatic about his play, and hopefully he can continue to keep building on that as well. Keep playing better.
Do you feel like Casey Washington just has like that it
Absolutely. Absolutely. Yep, he's got a confidence level to him that, in my opinion, he thinks he's as good as anybody out there. Hell, look at his hairstyle, for God's sakes. I mean, don't that tell you something, right? I wish I could pull that off, but no, he's a confident young man, but he's still learning. He's still growing, and he understands. And tell you what I love about Casey. Casey's not cocky. Casey's confident, but Casey also, he's probably one of the hardest working kids that we have in terms of coming to work every day, running these routes hard, doing what we try to tell him to do in practice, and going 100% full speed all the time. That's Casey don't take any plays off, and that's why I love the kid. That's why he's going to play and make himself into a tremendous player.
You guys were able to run the ball when you needed to run the ball at certain points in that game, especially late. What does that mean against a defensive front like Wisconsin? What did that show?
Oh, it was a situation going through where, we busted a couple long ones. Reggie hit the long one. We had another long one. We got called back. I think would have went for a touchdown. That's Reggie one-on-one, the safety. And a lot of times we know how that plays out. So we had a couple, but they were. Jimmy, those guys were tremendous up front now. That's a good football team. So we had to fight for every yard we can get. There was many times it's -5, -3, and that's a credit to them. They do a tremendous job. They're well coached, tremendous football team. So it was important that we was able to get the run game going there late, particularly on the last drive whenever Dre was just running so hard. And God bless him, man. He just loved that kid. He just ran so hard, and he put us in position, man, to finish that thing up with McCourt.
What did you see from Purdue defensively? What have you seen so far?
Say it one more time, Bob. Sorry.
Purdue defensively, what do you see from them?
Very active, very aggressive. Coach, I know just the second time we went against Coach Holt here since I've been here, and I went with him against him one time at Arizona. We played him in the bowl game. They're going to blitz you. They're going to be aggressive. They're going to move. They're going to slant. They're going to angle. All kinds of looks for the quarterback. Very, very tough, hard-nosed defense that's extremely aggressive. And, they're going to be a challenge now, I'm telling you. I mean, they held us to 250 yards or whatever it was last year, 7 points. We went down and scored, I think, early, and that was it. I mean, they do a tremendous job. So this is, by far, this will be one of the toughest games, if not the toughest, offensively we're going to face, all because of what type of style and also attitude they have on their defense.
When McCourt's kick goes through those uprights, what was that reaction for you?
Well, I broke my glasses, lost my head. I'm sorry, Trent Chestnut. I think I might have broke the headset too. I'm not sure, but I broke my glasses. I broke the headset. It was unbelievable, and it was just once again, it was probably more so because the relief for these kids, so much they have been through, just to see that fruition come to pass. And God love them. They've did nothing but keep working, keep chipping away, and in all faces of adversity, all faces of whether support or not support, whatever, everybody just kept head down, kept driving, and super proud of those guys for that.
Win over that team, that defense, do for you guys, maybe just from a belief standpoint, showing that you didn't just hang with them like the Michigan game, but actually came out and actually be able to beat any team.
Yeah, I think it's tremendous because that's the one thing, in my opinion, that it's more than one, but it's one of the things that we haven't been able to do yet. I know since I've been here. The Minnesota game last year, we jumped out early and got going and just kind of took off and made some stops. So it really wasn't a close game last year. We haven't had a close game where we was in it to the very end with a chance to win. Well, we did, I guess, the Nebraska game, but we haven't did it. We hadn't completed the end task of what we want. This is the first time that we've actually completed that. So to me, that gives the kids tremendous hope, tremendous confidence moving forward, that if we're in that situation again, that they've been there and done that, it's not like they haven't. Now they have, and I think that's huge for our program.